Hopefully everyone's feeling good. 4 weeks went by fast, right? That was crazy. I feel like we just started. No? Maybe it's just me. All right.
I'm excited.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to keep you guys here long. I want to ask one quick favor. How many people by thumbs up did their survey? The survey is a big deal to the company. If you haven't done the survey, it's in between weeks 3 and 4. If you guys could please, with cherry on top, do that survey. They track that survey very closely, so it's important that, thanks guys, all the thumbs up. Thank you so much. All right. All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna do a quick little recap of where we are. Hopefully by now, by thumbs up, and this is really gonna be a big thumbs up recap. So I'll be asking you to put your thumbs up a lot. Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care quite a bit. So here's first thing I want to know. Thank you for participating. How many people understand what a career plan is now? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How many people understand how important it is to your goal? It's not just about getting that job, right? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm happy to see and hear that. All right. How many people feel good about their career plan? Some of us may have, got it, get it through, but it should make you feel a little bit more in control, right? When you have an idea about where it is you're trying to go and what you're going to do, I feel like it gives you more confidence. Because now you're like, okay, I know what I'm trying to do. You attack your future with a little bit more, certainty. You feel a little bit more assured because you know where you're trying to go. When we did those informational interviews, it was designed to make you feel comfortable asking people questions about your career. Did you find that helpful? Did you guys find that helpful? Just chit-chatting it up with people, getting their insight. People love to give you advice, right? It's kind of like asking grandma, that uncle for advice. Y'all know how it is, sitting outside under the tree. They love to give advice. So hopefully that was helpful. Continue to do that, guys. Continue to do that. There's nothing like free advice, right? People can't give many things out for free, but advice is one of those things that people tend to give out for free, right? So take it and use it to your benefit. It also helps you to grow your network, right? So when you're talking to people and you're really not asking for anything, but you get to develop this network, and you never know how that network can turn into an opportunity later, because they'll remember you. They'll remember, oh, this person was very inquisitive. They seemed like they were really interested. They connected with me on LinkedIn. You come to their little, if they have gatherings on LinkedIn or whatever, if an opportunity arises, they're going to think about you. They're going to think about that inquisitive, eager person that was always looking to get ahead. And people will reach out to you about opportunities. It happens to me all the time. So I'm telling you, it really does work. Resume keywords. Was that helpful? Understanding what people are looking for and how to incorporate it into your resume, it just, again, help, I don't want to say beat the system, but, it helps you at least understand the system, right? It makes you feel more empowered. Okay, now I know how these people do that, how to get my resume at the top of the pack. Every time I submit my resume to a company, I'm going to make sure I check these keywords and make sure I have as many keywords in my resume as possible, just in case they're using that automated system. that personal brand. Now, you yourself, and I know I use the words of Jay-Z. It's the only thing I know about Jay-Z, except for there's some popular song he had with Alicia Keys. I know that too. And he's married to Beyonce. Okay, I know 3 things about Jay-Z. That's about it. But one thing that he did coin is being your own brand, right? That stood out to me, and that's very, very important, being your own brand, right? Understanding that you are a brand. I don't know, that sounds kind of, I don't know how that sounds, but it sounds a little impersonal, but you are a brand. Like there's nobody else like you, right? I don't care if you look to the left or right of you, there is no one else like you. There are people that have similar backgrounds, there are people that have similar experiences, but there's only one you. There's only one you that can put together your experience, your background, your knowledge, your abilities, your cognition together into this little package that is you, right? So you're unique in and of itself. It's up to you to package that, to put that brand together and to sell it. Does that make sense? It's up to you to sell it. Now, whether somebody wants to buy it or not, it's up to them, right? I don't take no personal at all. I don't take, oh, you didn't get the job personal. I'm like, I'm gonna sell my brand. Now, if you don't like it, so sad for you. I don't care, because somebody's gonna like it, right? So put your brand together, understand your brand, keep making your brand better. Don't try to be anybody else but yourself. Your brand is your reputation, and get out there and just, knock them out is what I'm going to tell you to do. But always try to increase your brand. Get that brand statement together. When you're out promoting yourself, don't be shy. Now is not a time to be shy about who you are, what you bring to the table, and most importantly, what are you looking for, right? Don't be shy to make the ask. Hey, if there's an opportunity, I would love to learn more about your company. Here's my card if you guys are ever looking for someone. That takes 2 seconds. You think that people are put off by that? No, people want to know what you want, right? When you're out talking to someone, or even if you're dating someone, isn't that all you really want to know? Like, what do you want? Like all this jibber jabber, people just want to know, what is it that you want? So when you're out engaging with people, let them know what you want. That way, if something ever comes across, they'll think about you. So get that sentence together where you have that personal brand statement. It is your slogan. Hi, I'm Cynthia. I have 20 years experience in higher education. I would love an opportunity to support your institution. If something ever comes up, here's my card. Boom, there you go. Easy peasy. Don't be afraid to do that. Interview. Who feels better about the interview process? Is it less scary now? Yeah, right? Because knowledge is power. I know people hate us nerdy types because we're always talking about education, we're always talking about knowledge, but knowledge is power. It truly is. In business, we talk about a lot of different types of power. People always think about money as power, which there's an element to it. If you could see that, people think political power, and we can see that happening in real time. But I've always been a fan of knowledge power, because what isn't that really some really strong power? Because when you know things, people can't tell you anything. When you know things, you can't be swayed easily. When you know things, you have a lot of influence. When you know things, you have more opportunities. When you know things, you can make better decisions. So I love knowledge. Knowledge is power. Look at how more empowered you feel now that we've demystified the interviewing process. You know what they're asking, why they're asking, when they're going to ask, where they got it from. Man, you're going to be so confident when you walk into those interviews now, because you're prepared. It's demystified. Is that not true? Yeah, right? We ain't got time for that. Go ahead, Josh. Nobody has time for mysteries. This is not the
I
mystery
already feel
show.
great today because I graduated. This is the last class. I already feel
Okay.
so great. So
Okay, I see
confident
you. We
already.
saw you grinning. We didn't know what it was. I thought it was my jokes, but okay, you happy. All right, everybody go ahead and give a clap for Josh. Who's graduating? Who else is graduating? Go ahead. Let's give him a round of applause, guys. All the graduates. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's give him all right. All right. All right. All right. Time to make that money. Go ahead, Elijah.
Oh no, I was just saying I'm graduating too. That's it.
Okay, okay,
But,
okay.
but congratulations to everybody. Good work. Good work.
That's right. That's right. Look at that. Doesn't it make you feel good? All that hard work. Trust me, I know. I feel like I've been graduated my whole life. I need to stop. If I take one more class, I don't even want you guys to think about it. I don't want to depress you. You're gonna be in many more classes throughout your life, but that's okay. All right, so we know what to do in our interview. We know how to prepare. We know how to dress. We know what the kind of questions they're gonna ask. We noticed in our thank you notes, man. We got this. We're experts, right? All right, online presence. Everyone has one. Do we understand the importance of that now? We understand what to do or not to do. If you've been doing something a little different, clean that up a little bit. Make sure you keep that personal. Go ahead, Josh.
Exactly what I've been doing. I've been deleting Facebooks. I've been deleting
Please,
anything
thank
on
you.
Google, getting
Please,
irrelevant,
thank you.
anything negative, taking my online presence.
Listen, listen, we talking about our brand now. You know, the times have changed. You know, we got to put away that other persona and leave that for the private. Now we are Mr. Josh. You're Mr. Josh now. So you got to, have that persona so people take you seriously so you can make that money. It's different, it's a different game, right? So your online presence is important, cultivating that positive presence, that professional presence. Like we all not rich, like Trump, but we can just do what we done. Well, if you're rich, you can say and do whatever you want to do because nobody's trying to hire you. But if you're not rich, you weren't born rich. We got to put on the show, right? We got to get that presence up and promote our knowledge. We got to promote our knowledge, right? So that we can grow our career. Very, very important. Networking, understanding networking. Do we understand the importance of networking, right? It's not about what you know all the time. It's also about who you know. But when we talk about who you know, let we demystify that. It's not about you knowing the most important person. It's about you knowing a lot of people, right? Networking is all about people knowing your name. It's that associate stuff, right? You got to have some associates out there. It's people you associate with in your industry. That's all it's really about. It's nothing to be nervous about. It's not about making a lot of friends. You don't need friends in business. You just need to know a lot of people so that when something comes along that is important, people will remember you. Hey, I remember Bryce is really good at this, or Bryce in that industry. Let me send that to them. People love forwarding stuff on. People love letting you know about things, and they can't let you know if they don't know that's something that you're interested in. So network, right? At minimum, all of you should be networking with each other on LinkedIn. Has anybody found each other on LinkedIn and requested? Good. Y'all should find me. I'm very disappointed. Nobody asked for my connection yet on LinkedIn. That's all right. I'm not important to you. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I know a few people. I may have a few connections. You don't know.
Hey, some of
You
us
don't.
aren't that proficient in a new site.
I can be one LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying? I got about almost 1,000 people connected to me. I know a lot of people. I've been teaching this class for a couple of years now. Y'all can, and when you connect with people, you get to see who their network is. I may have someone in my network that you want to connect with. I can hook you up. Make sure you make those connections. You see my point? Make those connections. At minimum, look each other up and connect. All right. Now, lastly, before we get to our assignment, because y'all see I'm trying to get y'all out of here. I know y'all got to do y'all final. I want y'all turning these assignments that you owe me. I want everybody to pass. Got to pass this class to graduate. I need you to pass, right? Class ends when? Somebody tell me when class ends. When is this course
12.
over? Nope.
10 o'clock at 12:30.
Oh yeah, okay, 12:30 p.m. But when is the course over? When is the module over?
Today. 10
At
o'clock.
what time? 10 p.m. That means don't send me anything at 10:01. That's it for you. Please don't say you didn't know. I sent out emails. The class is over at 12:30, so technically y'all should be turning all your stuff in by 12:30 anyway, because you're a morning class, but there are evening classes and it ends at 10 p.m. But the school is gracious enough to allow you guys, even in the morning, to continue to post. Don't post by 9:59. Please do not send me an email. I cannot open up the course for you. I cannot. That is a registrar's requirement. They have to get grades in. All the new classes, for those of us that are not graduating, starts on Monday. So it's a very quick turnaround. Please understand that. Please, please, please. All right. Any questions? The final is open. It's been open all week. Try to get that done. Please do not do that final at 9:59 and start texting me saying, oh, Miss Taylor, I can't help you. I'm in bed. I'm asleep. Don't, please, my friends. I have a small child. Get it done as soon as possible. All right. Participation question. Here we go. Go ahead, Josh.
I just wanted to thank you. You know what I mean? For the
Oh,
class, and it's been awesome. I've learned a lot.
oh, okay. Oh, hopefully you put that on my survey. Okay, let me stop blushing. Okay, here we go. Participation assignment. Question. I make you the following offer. I will hire you and your best friend at $30 an hour. Now, I want you to think about yourself for a minute. Not to say you're being selfish, but think about yourself. I could hire you and your best friend for $30 an hour, or I could hire only you at $50 an hour and your best friend will not have a job. Your best friend will not know about the offer, just who is hired or not. Which offer would you take and why? All right, y'all. Unless you have any questions for me, we're about to be out of here. We got things to do. Go ahead, Josh. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording because I think that's all we need to say.
There was a mess up on the final. Question 5.